Hey everybody, thank you for coming back to another Tipsy Conversation. I am one of your hosts. My name is King Ebony E, and with that name you can find me on Instagram and also here on my channel, YouTube. And what is your name, sir?
I'm Eric, and you can also find me at ERD3248 Teaching Conversation. So,
Yeah, this that's his Instagram. We trying to get it up and running with more posts, but he's not really into these social media things. So please forgive him. Okay. Well, anyway, if this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button. And at the end of this video or during this video, please comment in the section below what you think or anything that you what you think about this video or anything that you would like for us to talk about in the future to come. And also, if you have any amazing drink recipes that you would like us to try and shout you out, we'd be more than glad to do so. So tonight, I've been drinking vodka and cranberry, vodka and cream grape, and I've also been drinking Bacardi, the red dragonberry. Y'all know if you know Bacardi, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, I'm drinking that, and I think you've been drinking the same thing. No, you've been drinking more vodka, right?
Low and fruit punch.
Yeah.
So, y'all must go try that.
Tropical punch by Minute Maid Lemonade. I'm about to say Minute Maid Lemonade. Lord have mercy. How many drinks have I had? Well, anyway, what's your topic that you want to talk about tonight? All right, so
hold on. Let me check.
All right, so tonight we're going to talk about being confident versus cocky. And you're going to take it away, Mr. Eric.
All right. See, the thing is, some people are a little too cocky when they get into certain situations, but you can't always be cocky to a situation versus being confident. But as far as being way too cocky, nobody likes the cocky person. So everybody like to say I'm cocky, but I am not a cocky guy. I'm just confident in myself and know what I know. And at the end of the day, I'm not the meanest person. You can come ask me whatever. So
I know my thing about the confident versus cocky is like, I would say, like, I'll just talk about me. Like, as I'm going through this weight loss journey and doing meal plans or whatever, no matter what, I'm going to love me, and I have always loved me at every stage that I have been in. Any weight that I've been, okay, I might not be totally happy that I got to a certain weight, but I still love me. Like, I cannot love me because it's all a process, but at the same time, the confidence that I'm going to display now, as I'm going through this health journey, I'm still going to show confidence, like, but then there's that, some people that are cocky, like, let's see, just being a straight asshole. Well, people think like they know it all, or, whether you had to get it out the mud and you made it or whatever, or some people that was already born with that, what they call a silver spoon in their mouth. Like, some people just don't know how to be humble, especially if you come from humble beginnings. Like, I understand if you worked hard for what you have, but as easy or as hard as you have worked, I should say that, sorry, as hard as you work, as easy it can be taken away. And that's the one thing about being cocky. It's like, cocky, you know what I'm saying? You think, okay, you done made it and you got it. It's like, okay, but what did you think about yourself as you was coming up? Did you think you was a bum? And like, not trying to be funny, but even if you didn't have it all when you was coming up, like, where was your self respect? What was your self love? Like, what, like when you looked around you, okay, it might have been not been the prettiest sight, but uh, shouldn't that be like what had made you, but not made you into an asshole? You know?
And truly with shit like that, sorry to use the expression shit like that, but you don't forget your humble beginnings, because when you forget your humble beginnings, you lose yourself. So when you lose yourself, you lose sight of where you're going at. And when you lose the sight of going where you need to be, you become an asshole and you feel entitled. Don't feel entitled to nothing, because nothing in life is entitled to you. Just because you got it, it don't mean shit. Quick as you got it, you can lose it.
You know, it's just like, people, um, when you pray for something, right? You know, it can't just be given to you. Like God has to see some type of work ethic in you to reach the goal or the goals that you're asking for, you know. And some people that are just really cocky, it's just like, you walk around like your shit don't stink. And I guess, there really is a difference between cocky and confident. Like, you can walk around feeling like the baddest, because even if I don't think you're bad, and just like some of y'all may think I'm not cute. Okay, that's how you feel. I don't give a damn. You know, as long as I think that I'm beautiful or whatever, and I'm pretty, and I think that I'm hot, that's all that matters. But now I think a cocky person would do is try to argue you down, like, oh no, you're gonna say that I'm this and I. Why care about what somebody else thinks about you? Because you
Exactly.
shouldn't want to be everybody's favorite. You shouldn't want to be everybody's favorite.
And at the end of the day, if you're looking for validation in your life, you might need to reevaluate yourself, because if somebody else got to validate you to make you feel all right, it's not all right, because you need to look within yourself to see if you're all right to yourself.
Well, it started with a big cup, multiple big cups. Now I'll go on. Let's all go. But I'll just say, like, my last little thing on this is, I always say, I I don't know if I'm bad at using car expressions. I don't know, because there's nothing wrong with Hondas. They're really, especially nowadays, or like even Nissan, like they making these cars better and better to the point that they're almost like the
No, they just making them look alike.
they do, but some cars are, becoming better, to the point where, like, Toyota and Lexus, like, they're, of course, they're the same manufacturer or whatever, but it's like, a Toyota is really nice to the point that,
Toyota and
really correct, and Lexus ain't nothing but a Toyota. Now, Lexus may have a little bit more nicer features or whatever, but some of those features you can find in a certain Toyota and just pay a few $1,000s less. So what I'm saying is nothing wrong with being, let's say right now you a Honda, a Toyota, or something like that, and working your way up, to a Lamborghini or a Porsche, nothing like that. But no matter what, through those stages, you still have to have your head on straight. You still have to think highly of yourself. You know, you're only human. You can be disappointed in yourself, but don't give up on yourself. And even when you reach that Lamborghini, Porsche status, or whatever, McLaren status or whatever, you still should have the same thing about you. You still should think that there's more room for you to grow. You still should have your head on straight. You still should be confident. You still should be praying and believing and putting out and manifesting to the world, what you want and working for it. Just because you get up high in the ranks doesn't mean it stops, because you can easily get knocked back down, and you can get knocked back down lower than you were. Okay. Now I ain't trying to put my business out there, but I remember it was a time when I had $16 in my account. And I told myself, Yeah, I still got it going on, but baby, one thing for sure, two things for certain. If I can help it, I ain't never gonna be this broke again. Okay. You got anything else you wanna add?
Um, I'm trying to figure out a way to word this so it don't sound too crazy, but as far as life go, life is what you make it. Everybody like to complain about life, but life is what you make it
Yeah.
because God woke you up for a reason. So find your reason in life and try not to be cocky at it because you are blessed with it. But when you're blessed with it, manifest into it and don't be too cocky because when you're too cocky, it's a certain point in time in life that you're going to lose
It's I guess like especially with the times that we're in right now, a lot of people out there are trying to help people that they have lost their job because the business, shut down because of the pandemic. And now that even though things are back up and running more than they were, some business weren't able to sustain during that time and just had to completely, close.
it.
And I do like that how a lot of people out there are trying to put, people on free game without asking for money to put people on or whatever. But then you got some people like, oh, y'all just lazy and this, that, and the third. And some people, like, not trying to be funny, some people still don't know what their purpose is or what they're passionate about. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, there's a lot of things that I like that I wouldn't mind having my hand in or learning more about. But even now, there are still some things I'm like, I feel like you can be passionate about more than one thing.
Mhm.
So it's just like even now, even at 31, you can still be figuring things out. There's nothing wrong with that. What you like
Exactly.
5, 10 years ago or was passionate about 5, 10 years ago doesn't mean that you still don't like it or enjoy it. But you could find something else that grabs your interest. And who says you can't do multiple things or have your hands in
Exactly.
multiple things? The thing about that though is make sure that you do it well. Make
And
sure you learn about it. Make sure you do your research about it. Because if you're going to do something, do it well. You know what I'm saying? Just don't do it and try to think, oh, what the dollar amount, enjoy, enjoy it because eventually the long run is was really going to pay off.
mhm.
Um, but it just sucks that some people, try to call like some people, oh, you should get up off your butt and this, that, and third. And it's like, not trying to be funny, but some people might have, multiple kids. Some people done lost people during this time due to this stupid ass virus or whatever. And they don't have might not have the best support system. Or like I said, they still trying to figure out themselves. And it's okay. You can't sit here and tell somebody what to do. Are you gonna help them?
That should honestly be your motivation for actually making a comeback for what you actually want to do. Doing things like that and having so much losses, I don't take so much else and I don't see so much people go. That was only motivation for me to actually go and push myself.
Yeah, I'm not saying that like
No,
that
I
shouldn't
know
be
you ain't
more.
even saying that like
No, I
that.
get you, but I just want them like to know like between us, like that's not I'm not saying like it shouldn't motivate you. I'm just saying like those other people out there trying to say, oh y'all just sitting being lazy or whatever, because
Yeah.
it was people that was lazy before this pandemic. They ain't been doing that.
Everybody got
That
a gift in life. You just got to figure out your gift.
and that's all that is.
And if
Like
you don't take the time to critique your gift, ain't nobody going to sit there and tell you, hey, here's your gift. Go for it. You got to figure out your gift for yourself.
you got to really focus, on it. And I mean, I always say whoever you pray to, because I don't know who y'all pray to. I don't know what y'all believe in. You know, whoever you pray to, believe in, or whatever. Ask for help and guidance, and hopefully, something will come, and that would definitely. I think that would also help boost a lot of people's confidence and this that there. Because I can't wait for I can't wait for that day that we really get our dream house built, stuff like that. Like who confidence wouldn't be on the up and up,
Mhm.
you in your dream house built, like come on, bro. But yeah, anything else you wanted to add?
Uh, just shoot for the stars, basically. my black people, my white people, everybody, just shoot for the stars. The sky is limitless. You make your life every day. Ain't nobody holding your life down but you. You're the biggest advocate of your life.
That's true. That is true.
So please continue to better yourself and find something that you like and go for it. And if you don't go for it, it's not gonna be handed to you. So basically, just go for it. Life is what you make of it. Life is beautiful. If you get up and say, I'm having a shitty day, guess what? You're the only person that can turn your day around. Ain't nobody gonna turn your day around but you.
And when you say, and that is very true. I've been reading this book called, if any of y'all ever want to go get a purchase, it's called The Magic of Thinking Big. And anybody that is kind of like down on themselves or lacking some confidence or whatever, I suggest you go get that book because, like Eric said, and it does say that in that book, if you wake up and thinking, oh, how this day is going to be bad, well, the day is going to be bad because you said it. Instead of you sitting there and at any moment you could turn it around, but instead of you getting up and saying, oh, this moment is going to be good, this, that, and the third, it's going to be bad because that's what you said, or like even when you go for this job, you may not be all the way qualified, but but at the end of the day, in your heart that you can do anything you put your mind to. So, them people going to have to give you, or at least you're going to have to give them a real good fight, a real good, uh, I don't know, a good story or something for them to give you a chance. So once again, that book is called The Magic of Thinking Big. And I think that is a really good book that a lot of people should read in order to boost confidence, in order to change the way they think about themselves and the things around them. But yeah.
Point blank, we're gonna close this out like this. Know your self-worth. Don't never belittle yourself for anything. Because you are worth what you are thinking of. So don't never belittle yourself or anything. And once again, take us out.
All right. So this has now come to an end for our tipsy conversation. Whether it is morning, afternoon, evening, or night, we enjoy having you watch us. Now, don't be drinking anywhere and everywhere, okay? If you got things to do, don't go out there being, drunk behind that wheel or, be out there drunk walking the streets. I don't want you to get locked up now, okay? But it has been a pleasure. Okay, check out our other videos. Once again, if this is your first time here or you're just a repeat offender, go ahead and subscribe. There's a comment section below. Like I said, tell us what you think. Because they might just be looking and not subscribing.
Well, if you're not subscribing, y'all doing something wrong and y'all sitting there watching the whole video. So please subscribe. And I got confidence in everybody. So subscribe to our channel and we're going to keep bringing y'all knowledge. And that's what it is.
We're going to keep bringing them what, babe?
Knowledge.
Oh, okay. I ain't know what he said, y'all. But anyway, like I said, comment down below. Let us know what you think about this video or let us know any topics that you would like for us to talk about. We do like to invite guests on. So if you want to be a part of one of the episodes, that is perfectly fine with us. Okay, just reach out to us. Like I said, my name is King Ebony E. That is my Instagram handle and also my name here on my own channel on YouTube.
And once again, I'm one of the other co-hosts, and I'm Eric, ERD
3248 Tipsy Conversation. That is his handle on Instagram. And we're missing one host, okay? She will be with us in the next episode. Her name is Brittany Alicia. That is her handle here on YouTube and also on Instagram. Oh, I think that's her handle on TikTok as well. I'm not sure. I have to take a look again because I know she said somebody had her name. Mm-hmm. I think she might have to add a little extra or something to it. But yeah, check us all out, you know what I'm saying? And until next time, drink responsibly. Okay?
Love, peace, and chicken grease.